WYNNCRAFT. A land of wonder, magic, triumphs, adventure, and failures. This land has seen many stories, involving both people and monsters. Constant struggle for victory forever plays, with many falling short of their own goals. But heroes will continue to rise to fight for peace. And although many monsters shall rise to meet them, the torch that all those who rise carries will never fall. We can't follow every story, nor every hero, but we can take a peek into the many lives of this land. And although they are no more important than any other, a sliver of light is better than the engorging darkness, as something lingers on the horizon. For Wynn has changed. The dangers have only gotten worse, but the heroes have only gotten stronger. The story we shall start today involves someone who has made it to the end once already. But with time being the ever-eroder, a return is needed. A return made by the one named Steve. Oh, fuck. I did not mean it to go that hard. Steve! That's right, everybody. WYNNCRAFT Season 2 is finally here because WYNNCRAFT 2.0 has finally come out. Over a month ago, and that can only mean one thing. I'm more punctual than I have ever been. So yes, I'm going to be doing a whole new playthrough of WYNNCRAFT from the beginning all the way to the end again because, well, the first episode of the last playthrough was from over 2 years ago now, and I really want to experience this game at level all over again with all the new quests, all the quests that have been reworked, all the new additions to the class play. The gameplay is much different than it used to be, and I haven't been able to experience it from level 0 to, well, I guess it's level 1, not level 0. Come on, Steve, you can't be that freaking dumb. From level 1 to level 105. 106 does exist. I am not acknowledging it this time around because that will be for another time, because I think, personally, level 106 is stupid. For me. So, I have laid out a couple of challenges for me in this playthrough, though, because I want to, A, challenge myself, B, man, I'm really bad at this, aren't I? This one I've set up 5 challenges, or I guess you could say 5 rules for my playthrough this time around in order to experience parts of the games that I missed my first time around, and also play with some systems that I haven't really played with a whole lot. Just, you know, challenge myself to see if I'm able to do it all within this playthrough. So, challenges follow as: rule number 1. I have to have at least 3 crafted apparel on me at all times. Well, actually, there's a bit more to it than that too. Fuck. So, rule number 1. I have to wear at least 3 crafted apparel items, and I have to have at least 1 crafted weapon at all times. I can have multiple weapons, I can have any combination of the apparel that I'd like, although I would like to specify that of the 3, I'd like 2 to be armor pieces, 1 being an accessory. This doesn't mean I can't use more crafted items. I can if I want to, but I can't use any less. Consumables like food, potions, scrolls, and anything else like that do not count. Rule number 2. I am going to have guild XP turned on at 25% at all times. So I'm only going to be gaining 75% of the EXP that you're supposed to gain throughout this playthrough. It is going to slow it down, but that leads into rule number 3. I have to complete all boss altars. That does include mini bosses if I can find them. I am just going off of the wiki list of the 14 different boss altars that are included in WYNNCRAFT at the moment, so I must do all of them, and I must do them at level. Only exceptions I'm going to make for that are Challenge of the Blades, Altar of Satisfaction, what the fuck? Arena of the Legends, and that's it, because all 3 of those are at level 70, so there's a good chance I'll be at least a level or 2 above at least 1 or 2 of them. Gotta flip the page. Gotta make sure I know what I'm doing. Fucking flip it! Oh, thank you. So this does include me completing all of the dungeons, all of the corrupted variants of each dungeon, and Legendary Island at least once. This is gonna roll into Rule 4, where I have to use 1 item from every dungeon until I get to the next one. So, for example, I have to use either a weapon or a piece of apparel from the Decrepit Sewers dungeon until I get to the Infested Pits dungeon and complete it. But once I get to the Infested Pits dungeon, I have to also get an item from there and wear it until the next dungeon. Basically, every time I complete a dungeon, I have to get a new item, but I lose an old item, is the idea that I'm going with. And then finally, rule number 5. At the end, I need to get all of my professions to level 105, all of them. That does mean every single one must be at least level 105, and obviously my character must also be at level 105. With my EXP being 75% of what I would normally get, that is going to lead into some grindiness for some of it, but I figured it would be kind of fun to just throw these challenges in and see how it goes. I originally was gonna do 60% because I thought there was a lot more ball salters, but there's only 14, and the first one's at level 20, so I have quite a while till I get to that one, and I'm not gonna be going hardcore craftsman or any of those other things because I want to leave this class open. Well, you guys don't know what class I'm playing yet, but I do. I want to leave this class open for future use since it's my first time playing it. So, to get into this, I have 4 classes that I have not gotten to the end of this game with, namely Shaman, Assassin, Archer, and Warrior. So I went ahead, because I didn't want to make a choice, I went ahead and did a random wheel spin in the previous recording of this episode that I actually scrapped, so I'm gonna play that right now. I really hope you cut to it, because that would be really dumb. So I figured the only way to decide what one I'm gonna play is with a random wheel generator website that I have used once. So, let's spin to win and see what fate has in tail for me. You know what? Assassin, I'll take that. And as you can see, Assassin won the roulette wheel. So, I'm going to be playing an Assassin for this playthrough. That's right, my least played class is gonna be the one that I'm gonna have to play the second most. Oh god, this is gonna be rough. I guess we might as well just get started now, huh? I don't need you anymore, Notes. You suck. Oh god, it feels so weird to be back into this again. Ugh. Hey, Butter Dragonfly, you alright in there? Looks like we hit something. Oh, Tasm. Tasm and Aladar. Hello. I swear I hit the same dang boulder every time I make this trip. Does this mean we have to walk all the way to Ragni from here? It's not that far. It's just a straight path from here. Butter Dragonfly, if you're ready, let's get moving. All right. Yeah, I'll probably skip through a lot of the early quests that we got going on here. Because this hasn't changed much since I did it. It's pretty much all the same stuff. Good timing. Say hello to Fezzik, everybody. Self-promo in my recording? Unacceptable. Blur that. Thank you. I don't know how this game still does it. I've played through this intro at least a dozen times. And this whole thing just still blows me away. I could have skipped this tutorial, but I still want to kind of go through it, you know? Mainly because I haven't done like a full-on serious playthrough of all the quests in this. Probably since the first time I did it. Since then, I've kind of just ignored it. Okay, so I got my first wooden dagger. So I guess we get to go through. So I did get to like level, as you saw, I got to like level 12 on my previous assassin character. So I was playing around with a little bit with the ability tree. Not much, I just got to the first dungeon. And I'm thinking Shade Stepper is going to be the path I'm going to go down. Because it looks like it's the one that's going to be the most fun for me for Assassin. That's typically what I would like to do for Assassin. So, Oh. Yeah, I should probably put those guys away, huh? I also definitely didn't forget about Yep, now contribute 25% of your XP to the Buttery Wars. I definitely didn't forget about that part. I just gotta remember to do that before every recording. Now cast your spin attack by clicking right, left, right. Boop, boop, boop. Nice. Oh man, I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for this. Oh, wait. Ah! Run! All right, no, let me run! Okay, thank you, thank you. Should be good, should be good, should be good, should be grand. And there we go. Launch the trebuchet. All right, I think they said catapult. I'm gonna say it's trebuchet because that's better. I still don't like how close I am to that explosion. And now we have gotten to win proper. Woohoo! This is gonna be really fun. I can already tell this is gonna be really fun. I'm so excited to play through this game again with the 2.0 class changes. I think it's just gonna add so much depth to the gameplay. Because I think that's what WYNNCRAFT is missing the first time I played it. Cool. All right. So I need to get myself some gathering tools because I need to make my crafted materials before I really go too far in this. There's also a couple of quests. I'd like to end this episode off by completing Sewers of Ragni and running the dungeon once. So that way I can grab an item from there. I don't really know what I'm going to go do for my build, though. I might just use whatever works out. There you are. I would actually like to take you out. So that way I can get the ingredient. Perfect. Because that'll be good for later. I'm going to save it. So first mission, before I do anything else, is I need to get those 3 crafted items and the weapon. So I'm going to go get enough emeralds to be able to do that really quick. And then where do I want to put all my skill points? I'm thinking Shade Stepper. It's sneaky, so it uses Thunder and Earth Mastery as part of its archetype. So I'll probably do... I'm going to go in on Agility, because I'm pretty sure defense for Assassin is better than Archer, but worse than Warrior. I want to say, I don't really know. I can't remember off the top of my head, but that feels right. I can get 3 tools. I don't need the Gathering Scythe. Actually, I do, because I need it for string. And then I'm going to put all of the Gathering tools here. Perfect. Okay, so I actually need 4 more emeralds, so I'm going to go see if I can get some from down here really quick. Yeah, I'm thinking Thunder for crit chance, and then... There we go. That's exactly what I need. Please don't die. Cool. I didn't die. Ooh, I'm really gonna like that. I'm really gonna like that, I can already tell. Alright, so now I just need this, and I'm all set for tools. So, I'm gonna go get myself some armor, some weapons. I don't think I can make an accessory in Ragni. I might X-nay on the, you know what? I'll just make 3 pieces of armor, I guess. That's just what I gotta live with. What do I need for all the things? Okay, so I guess I'll make chestplate, helmet, and pants. I don't need no boots. So I'm going to need 2 ingots, 1 wheat string for the pants. So I'm going to need 5 ingots total and 3 pieces of paper total. Okay, 5 ingots, 2 paper, 3 paper, 3 paper, 3 paper, 3 paper, 3 paper. So 5 ingots, 3 paper, and 2 string? It's 1 string. Okay, 5 ingots, 3 paper, 1 string. 5 ingots, 3 paper, 1 string. All right, so I finally have all of the items. Sorry, Tosach, I'm actually going to scrap you because I do not require you. All right, so I have all of the crafted items that I need for now. So I just have 3 pieces of armor and 1 crafted knife. I do need to get myself some boots, but this is already a really good start. This is already a very good start for what I need to work on. So I guess I'm just gonna go through all of these quests because There's nothing crazy about any of these quests. They're all pretty self-explanatory and tutorials, so I kind of just want to work towards the end of this episode being doing the dungeon and completing it once, and then grabbing the item that I want. Probably an accessory if there's any in that one. I can't remember. See, this is why I want to use the items from the dungeons. I don't remember what they are because I've never used any. I'll just keep working on that if anything funny happens or anything like that. Or I guess if it's more of a story quest, like poisoning the pest or something. I don't know. I guess you guys can follow me along with that. But other than that, that's pretty much what it's going to be. So now I'm level 3. I might increase... Ooh, what level is this one again? I think this mini boss is like 7 or 8. I'll have to come back and do that one in a bit. Because my goal is to try and do everything that I kind of missed naturally. So, yeah. Alright. Ah, you're back. Do you have the mushroom? Excellent. Now I might be able to finally climb these stairs. Who knows? Maybe there's a treasure or something up there. Take this ring. It's an accessory item. You can identify it with the nearby item identifier. It's a very good ring for someone starting out like you. There's just one small issue. To wear it, you must help my friend back in Ragni. He's been pestering me for days about needing it. Open your quest book and right-click on Cook Assistant to see if you can help. How do they lock these items, I wonder? Like, I know how they actually do it, but did I not? Okay. I thought I got the key. Frick! I need to remember to grab those items more often because I need them for scrap. Okay. How do they lock these items, I wonder? How can you make it so that someone can't use something that you gave to them when they don't help your friend first? Like, how does that make any sense? Yeah, and I'm really gonna go all in on the agility and thunder damage. I'll probably do a bit of earth too, because that would increase the amount of damage that my crits do. But, oh shoot, I can't leave those items behind. I actually need them to help me level some of my crafting. Because I can use those for both armor crafting and weapon crafting to just increase those levels a lot. Which I did do with this knife. I did give it some extra properties, like extra main attack damage. Which, once I get a certain ability, down the Shade Stepper tree, that's gonna help a lot. It's gonna help a lot. You know, something that I've never really thought about. How does this corrupted farmer have so much power? Like, I assume he's throwing fireballs and not just, you know, punching the ground to death. I have to assume that's what's going on. Because that'd be kind of whack if the farmer was just punched in the ground, shaking out chunks at a time while it was dying. That's kind of crazy. Ooh, level 4. I think that's another ability point, isn't it? Yeah! Okay. So, double spin, cheaper spin attack. Let's just keep working our way down the tree. I really want to get to Poisoned Blade, because that's going to help exponentially increase my damage. For those of you who don't know what that one does, for every 2% or 2 raw main damage you have from items, gain plus 5 every 3-second poison damage. Max of 50 every 3 seconds. Which, you know, is pretty epic. That's a lot of extra damage in early level 1. My dagger does 10 damage at most, depending on the roll. So, lots going on there. You know what? Frick it. I feel like I'm leveling up too quickly. 40% of my XP is going to be going to the guild. I'm changing it up. Man, I really like the new way that mobs drop stuff when you kill them. It's so cool. It's such a neat little... Oh, hello. Actually, yes. No, that's perfect. Hello. I actually could really use you right about now. Come on. There we go. Thank you. Sweet. I have now a extra Decrepit Sewers key. Let's go. That's actually kind of huge. Huh? There's waterfall sounds. Don't interrupt this for me. When did that start happening? When was the waterfall sounds added? That's really nice. It felt like natural. Like it made sense, but at the same time, I don't remember that being a thing. Is that new? Ooh, another key. Yes. I actually... Ah, that frickin' butt cheese. Bet his name was Gerald or something. Frick you, Gerald. I didn't look at the name of the blade that I made. Extremely big machete of chaos. Yeah, that's pretty metal right there. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of downtime in these episodes compared to previous stuff. Also just because my style has changed up a bit, especially compared to my old episodes where I would just kind of roam around and do whatever was in front of me. Oh God, I am, poof. I'll admit, I go back to some of my old videos from time to time. I don't know how you guys can make through it. I don't know how you can make them. Wow. I don't know how you can make it through some of those old videos anymore. I'm surprised that some of them have got. And sorry, my brain seems to be disconnected from everything else that's going on. I'm just gonna shut up from now. I wonder, can I take on that mini boss now? I might actually be able to, because that would help me get a decent chunk of experience, even with me only getting 60% of it. I might raise it up again. I might raise it up to 70. Just because 60 is kind of brutal. Okay. So, I have a corroded key. Let's go down. Let's see. Oh, right! This is a secret discovery. Far from the roots. Corruption crawls where one cannot see. The darkness, the depths, the mind. That's right. Lore. Oh, God. I think I might have come down here a little too early. I do a decent chunk of damage, though. As long as I survive. Did it. Nice. Let's go. Mini boss defeated. Level 6. Let's heckin' go, my guys. I don't know what I'm saying. Cool. So I can do it. Oh, fudge. I am... Okay, well, I guess I'll do it again. Want to see me do it again? Wow. That was actually really easy. I am level 6, and I am able to do it that easy. I'll freaking take it. Okay. Dash. Finally. Okay, so I have my movement spell now. So I should be good on that front. I got another unidentified helmet. Sweet. So yeah, I took down a level 12 mini-boss. Let's go. So now we have the Sewers of Ragni quest. I am going to have to upgrade my materials that I got on me. Like the weapons and armor and everything. There's no way I do that quest with the stuff I have right now. Even though it's keeping me pretty decently afloat. I think I'm going to need to do some actual upgrades. I'd also like to get to level 7 if possible. I think this is the wrong way. Nope, this is the right way. Nice! Okay, one more level and I get my ability point. Oh, I'd really like to get that ability point if I'm honest. Because that would make it so I can get the either the reduced cost of spin attack or the first Shade Stepper ability, which actually would increase my damage quite a lot. So I think we're going to try and grind out for that, but at the same time, I should make sure I get some better equipment going. I don't actually know when crafted materials start losing their effectiveness based on the durability. I assume it's when they start going below 50% is when they start losing some of their abilities, but I don't actually know for sure. I haven't used a crafted item long enough to really test that out. I could look it up, but I'm lazy. I'm not going to. Let's throw some points in. For Shade Stepper, I'm assuming I'm going to need some intelligence. So I think what I'm going to do is have thunder damage be my main, agility is my secondary, intelligence and strength is tertiaries. Where I don't think I'm going to put too much into strength, but it's mostly going to go to intelligence just to keep my ability to cast spells a little bit more sustainable. Though I'm going to probably craft items in order to make that even better. Also, I am definitely going to change this to... I'm only going to send 30%. So I'm going to say this is a nice middle ground between 60 and 75. 60 seems too harsh. 75 doesn't slow it down enough. I think 70% will be pretty good. So Bob's Ghost drops royal cake slices, huh? That's good to know. Okay, so what I'm going to do is a couple of things. I need to get myself some better armor. Should I do this quest first? Requires level 5. So let's go do the Sewers of Ragni quest first. And then I'm going to regroup, get some better gear, get some better weapons, get myself some crafted potions of healing that might be better. And, yeah, basically just get ready for the fight of the first dungeon run. Because I think level 8 or 9 is the recommended level for the dungeon. I can't remember. But I would very much like to get this quest done so that it's an option in the near future. Why is the warrior zombie attacking that zombie? Why does that happen occasionally? I don't understand the logistics there. What did I leave off with? Ah, right. Sewers of Ragni. Alright, so, hello Gen Prest. Soldier, good timing. We've been requesting help for ages. Looks like we have a blocked pipe in the sewers. No wonder no one wanted the job. I'm gonna need you to get your hands dirty. I'll need some assistance with the blockage. Meet me up in the hill at the sewer entrance, just right at this big drain here. Okay, level 9 is what's recommended for that dungeon. Okay, so I'm actually really close to that. I should also make sure I had to dip away for just a second. Okay, 30%, right. Because now I'm only getting 70% of my XP, which should be pretty Gucci for now. All right, so we've made it up. Ah, you're already here. Coming up behind you, soldier. Here's the brief. We get in, deploy small explosives to dislodge the blockage, and get out. I forgot to mention this won't be without danger. There's all sorts of nasty things in the sewer. Keep your wits about you. Right, let's go. All right, well, I guess we move forward. All right, so now we just need to make our way through this decrepit sewer. I don't really know how else to describe it. Oh, but I think this is like the most story we get for a little while till we get to some other places. I am disliking that music that you are playing there, game. Ignore the guild notifications. Hey, Gen Prest. All right. Do you feel like there's something lurking that doesn't want us here? Anyway, moving on from that scary thought, I found the blockage. It's right up ahead. Here's a small explosive. I placed one at the blockage already. If that alone doesn't work, use this. All right. So we have our tiny explosive that we only hold on to for a short time, and then we will give it back to you because we're just a pack mule at this point. Let's go! Through the poopy water! It's surprisingly clean and clear for poopy water, but hey, I'll take it. I mean, I won't. I don't want to swim in poopy water, but that's just me. Hello. Nice. So last time I did this in the first time I tried to record this episode, that dude broke, and they just didn't show up. So I'm hoping this time it works, but I'm wondering if it was because I had patch run. I really need to get as much experience as possible because I'm limiting myself with that so much. Early game, that's really gonna suck. Late game, I don't think it'll suck as much, but there's definitely still gonna be enough grinding for me to, you know, not have the best of times at certain spots. But I think me having to do dungeons a lot more is gonna help quite a bit with the XP gains. There we go. I'd really like to get level 9. Why? I was about to, you know, be a little scared that that dude was just gonna straight up frickin' leave me. I couldn't get out without his bone. Okay, exit is opened. Break the pillar. Hello. Yeah. I don't like that there's double going on, but it works. WYNNCRAFT has no bugs. It is a perfect game, as they say. There we go. And is it gonna work? Is that different now? I could have sworn there was a jump scare here. Am I just crazy? What is this weird sound? It sounds like running water. Okay. There you go. Can't get me, game. I'm a professional now. Can't get me. Nice. Success! You successfully escaped. Hey! Ah, you're alive. Looks like we underestimated the amount of sewage. Let's get out of here. Do you still have the explosive I gave you? Good. Let's use it on this wall. Looks like we can break right through. I don't know if that was a good idea, but hey, if it works, and I'll take that. Nice. Not so nice. Explosion appears to be more powerful than expected. Oh no! Oh no, no, no! Did you just open that? Come here immediately. Alright, gen pressed. What's on? Oh no. Dungeons are sealed for a reason. This one used to be the old Ragni prison. It has a horrible history. People used to hide here during raids. Rumor has it that Bob, the hero of Wynn, was born in this very prison. Now only proven parties of soldiers may enter if one has slain a key guardian. You must go in and defeat the dungeon. Hey, I can do that, and thanks for the level. That gives me an ability point. Yes, okay. I have Poison Blade now, so that's actually going to be extremely helpful. So I have begun Shade Stepper. I'm probably going to do a mix of Shade Stepper with a little bit of Trickster for just some crowd control and some other things, just to help me along the way. But I think for now, Shade Stepper is going to be the main thing I do, because I don't think I can do anything in Acrobat once I do too much in Shade Stepper. They just clash too much. I need to go out and upgrade all of my gears and everything, because right now I am level 8 and I'm using level 1 gear that I've crafted. And granted, it's strong level 1 gear, but it is still level 1 gear. So I'm just gonna have to go do a bit of grinding, which is something I'm gonna have to do a lot for this playthrough, which I do not mind one bit. Wow. Oh, wait, do I already do 40 poison damage? Well, I can't test it on you, dummy. Here we go. Occult Stick Corruption. Yeah, 40! So already I do 40 poison damage with that ability that I just grabbed, which is huge. That's going to add a lot of damage to my arsenal there. And I think, yeah, it also works for the spin attack. That's actually sick. That's actually sick nasty. Yeah, I mean, I guess I just gotta go do another grinding montage. Probably make myself some boots. Etc., etc. I am so done with this already. Okay, so I have a brand new build now. So I have Thor Rasic as my chest plate because it adds a bunch of dexterity, and that's kind of what I'm going for. I have this helmet that gives main attack damage, and air damage. Pants and boots that both give main attack damage, air damage, and one of them gives a little bit of walk speed. And then I have this blade. I threw a thunder powder in there for a little bit of extra thunder damage since I'm doing a lot of dexterity at the moment. That's a little bit more health and a lot of main attack damage. So basically, I'm gonna hit hard. I'm pretty sure, there's almost no way that I don't, but I'm pretty sure. Yep, I have the full 50 poison now. So now I will do that full 50 poison damage. So, with that, let's go do a dungeon run, shall we? I hate that I'm forever gonna get that notification though. Your items have been damaged and have become less effective. Bring them to a blacksmith. They're fine. I just made most of them. The only things that are damaged are the gathering tools. But even then, they're above 50%. I feel like there's a way to shut that off or change it, but I don't know how to do it and I'm too lazy to. All right. First dungeon run on, well, it's not the very first one on Assassin, but first dungeon run on this character. You dare enter these sewers, human? These pipes once hid the civilians of Ragni. Something, something, something. I can't read the rest of it. So I should? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be freaking, oh my god. Crafted items are gonna be so much fun to play around with. It's gonna be a bit of a nuisance, especially towards later levels. But oh my god, it's gonna be so much fun seeing the build come together. This is gonna be freaking epic. That's so much damage. I'm one or two shotting everything. Just in this first room. I am very happy with this. Okay, we have enough to go through. forces of the humans could not save me when I hit here, and they can't save you either. I mean, I am a force of human, and I know for a fact I can defeat you, so like, sorry to burst your bubble in your party, and maybe even your birthday party. Happy birthday, but also, no. Forces of the humans are about to take you down. Also, can I just like point out something that I find extremely cool about this dungeon? This right here, an unspoken tutorial. I don't remember what I thought the first time I saw that thing and I had to go through it and everything. Those little pieces of game design, they're so cool. Like, even when it's really simple like that, it's just so cool to see those like little things that are like, well, this is basically a tutorial, but it's an unspoken one. I'm pretty sure it's 26 tokens. And that's the best part about game design, is when you have faith that your players are gonna know what to do. Ooh, do I go for smoke bomb or do I get reduced spin attack? I'm gonna go for smoke bomb just because I think it will be quite useful to me for now. Because it also does air damage. Yeah, no, that's perfect for me. What does this do? Thunder damage. I'm already ahead of the curve, y'all. So I'm getting smoke bomb. So it's right, left. Wait, what? You actually... Okay, I didn't know that you threw an actual smoke bomb. I thought it was the thing that like... Wait, smoke bomb replaced vanish, didn't it? And you can get vanish with shade stepper, right? I think I'm gonna like assassin too much. Oh no. Right, left. Oh, and that does the poison damage. Oh, you don't stand a chance. I am so sorry, Witherhead. Oh. I'm not even over leveled. In fact, if anything, I'm under leveled for this. I am so... The music's still playing because I did it so fast. Oh, I am so excited to play Assassin. This is going to be actually awesome. So there's a couple of pieces here. I want the necklace. Fudge, I have to be level 12 for it. Okay, but that's the item I'm going to wear from this dungeon that I'm going to use for the rest of the playthrough. Well, not for the rest of the playthrough. Till I get to the next dungeon, which is Infested Pits, which isn't that far away. But I'm thinking Witherhead Talisman is going to help the most. The only problem I have is I didn't specify if when I replace the dungeon item from the previous dungeon, if that means I have to get rid of it. It just means I have to hold on to it. So I'm going to say, for the sake of argument, if I get a new item from the dungeon, it doesn't mean I have to get rid of the old dungeon item. It just means I can replace it if I want. So I'm just going to set the ground rule for the dungeon item. I have to have it after I defeat the dungeon until I defeat the next dungeon, but I don't have to get rid of it if I am not replacing it with a similar item from the next dungeon. Like, say I use a necklace from the next dungeon, then I would have to replace it. But for right now, I don't have to. So that's going to be the item I use. So I just need to get to level 12 in order to use it. I might switch back to 60% EXP. 70 seems like a good balance, but there's definitely some jank with it in certain areas. So, decrepit. I need that. I need that, please. How much damage do I do? I forget that I can actually know. So I have an effective health of 240. Holy shit. I have an average DPS of 177.3. What? Already? But well, we have defeated the first dungeon of this playthrough. I'm not really sure where the checkpoints are going to be. Previously, I would do like 2 quests an episode, depending on the quest length. But with a lot of like these beginner quests, I'm probably just going to blow through the early game of this. Just because it's a lot of tutorials. There's not really a whole lot of story to tell. I'm definitely going to do full playthroughs of the regular story bits because it's just been so long since the last time I played through a lot of this early stuff sincerely. And then there's also some like new quests that are kind of just mixed in. I don't know. I'm really excited to play through Assassin. Assassin seemed like it's going to be a lot of fun. I was looking through the skill tree and Ooh. Yeah, wait, no, Shade Stepper does give me Vanish. Hold up. Vanish. Dash will hide you in the shadows. So it replaces my dash ability. Oh. You cannot heal or gain mana while in that state. That makes sense. Okay. Anyway, that's going to have to be the end of this episode, so I hope you guys are excited for Season 2 of the WYNNCRAFT playthrough with a whole new class, a couple of new stories, and a new class setup, majigger. I don't frickin' know. As always, everybody, thank you for joining me for this. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you've enjoyed it and are excited for more WYNNCRAFT Season 2. And as always, I hope you guys are having a great day. You guys keep having a great day. If you already are, I'll see you guys all in the next episode.